Welcome everyone, I'm Craven and this is AI the Somnium Files. And yes, Tate, sorry to interrupt you, but we had to get this episode started. But yes, we are in an interrogation with number 89. We need to figure out who he actually is. And I don't mean who he is in the fact that he is the old killer, the old Cyclops killer. But what is his real name? What is his connections? And has it anything to do with what's happening right now? So, let's get straight into this conversation.
But I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
A desk in the middle of the room. Because of course we need to know our surroundings before we can do anything worthwhile. There are pipes on the walls of the room. A security camera. A camera used for interrogation. Also, one of the things that happened last time that I still find extremely suspicious is that Boss is nowhere to be found. Is he involved in this? Or has she been killed for being on the investigation by the new Cyclops killer? Yeah, had to throw it out there. This room is reflected in the mirror. Alright, let's see what he has to say for himself. 89 is sitting in front of me. See, do you know Shoko Nadami? Where are you from? What is your name? You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you? Well, it's kind of obvious because we already know that that's what he's been arrested for. I'm gonna go with you are the Cyclops killer.
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the two Cyclops killers.
Yeah, because a Cyclops needs two eyes to see perfectly. And that's why it has a partner. Let's go with... What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
Okay, does he not remember because he forgot it because of something happened in the past? Or just because he's been named that only for the last 6 years that it has lost all relevance to him? Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
I don't think so. I don't think he's from there.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
Alright, and do you know Shoko Nadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Okay, so if she just wanted to be there to see him, why? Because that's gotta mean that he meant something to her a long time ago without him knowing it, the way he's reacting right now. When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Who killed Shoko Nadami?
Alright, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
Oh, it's fine with me. We just started this episode, so we've got all the time in the world.
I've got nothing but time.
let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin. Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor.
What? Are you saying 89 was a cop? Intriguing.
Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral, one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco. Named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life. Not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps.
Okay, just to interject, is that Hitomi? I think it is.
Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing.
This feels like John Wick. Yes, you can get out of here for that woman, but one more job. An impossible job.
One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine, and her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. Okay, so maybe something too emotional. The fact that he told me maybe got attacked or something because of him. Now, we'll learn in a moment, I'm sure. Let's look around the room again. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything, but we have to keep it up, just in case. This is the camera used to record the interrogation. A desk in the middle of the room. There are pipes on the walls of the room. A security camera. Could also just be that that's when they're gonna use the machine to sync with him, because he doesn't talk anymore, and that's to get more information out of him. This room is reflected in the mirror, and that will then take us back all the way to the beginning, where we saw that scene in our test sync. At least that's what I think. He's not talking. You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
I think there's gonna be an all-round silence treatment. What's the connection between that and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
And what was the whole story? I mean, was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story? Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? Sink.
Yeah. If he doesn't want to be willing, then let it be unwilling.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Alright, if the boss is not killed or in trouble, we're gonna be in so much trouble doing this without her permission. Well, without her explicit permission. Oh well. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll not lose our mind in there. But I do feel like Date needs to be in the story as well.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to? What?
What the hell?
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's not too many. Should be able to do that in 6 minutes, right?
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
89 is covered in a green membrane. I can't cross. Alright, let's see the map. 3 interactions, switch, winter hours, and picture. Definitely the picture, because that was the first thing in my mind where I wanted to go through. Because I think he's the guy on the picture.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Let's see, remove or fill out. It's gonna be remove, isn't it? And we're gonna get that 2-time Devastator. Yes, let's go with it.
It isn't coming off. It must be integrated into the wall.
Like you to me.
No.
Like me and Reika from Tiefblau.
No, not that either.
Okay, that sucks.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know.
Yeah, I'm searching for something that's not too massive to do the 2 times on. Because I don't think we can not use that timey, so... 36 seconds. Doable?
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
I do still believe that it's gonna be
Agent
here.
Date, you've got 5 minutes.
A picture.
Alright, this is not off to a great start at the moment. Use the timey and fill out.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Bodily liquids. Oh, that makes it sound even worse.
Body fluids?
Like I said, Date and I, we are so connected sometimes.
I do not feel comfortable with that. A phone. Should I pick it up?
Ignore, hang up.
What the? I fainted.
Oh, that sucks. I think we gotta do it. Because else we'll have the double again. Just for the original double and then for the action that we need to do afterwards.
Stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Okay, the fact that we ignored something? Is that it?
I guess it worked?
Ignoring the facts. Maybe that's what 89 was doing at first. Oh, we lost so much time.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Alright, what do we have? Ceiling, a fan, liquid, and book. And of course a switch.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Jump in, smell, stick hand in. Nope, I think we just want to need to jump in. No, I don't think I want to use time for 12 seconds.
Jump in, you say.
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout.
That look on her face is amazing.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I listen to you.
So many options in there.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Blow on, throw something, headbutt, hold on? Hold on to what? I don't want to do throw something because it has no timing on it. I'm too afraid it's gonna be like a doubler again. Let's do hold on. This is just stupid. I'm trying to think outside of the box, but things that does not necessarily need to be the right thing. But in a dream, it might work that way. Yeah, so far we're not doing great, are we? It does give us a lot of funny interactions, that's for sure.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
It's a ceiling fan.
Blow on. Yeah, why not? Oh, I did not use the time. I just... No, you son of a gun.
Blow on it. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
So what did it do anything? Well, it's not interactable anymore, so I think it's a thing we needed to do.
A book.
Tear it apart?
Yeah. Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
I definitely want to pick it up, to be honest.
All right. Who is this? What the?
Do we need to ignore it again?
I lost consciousness.
I knew it. And of course, the 60s one. I'll do hang up first then. Because 120 we cannot take at the moment.
What the?
Oh god, what we might just get another 2-timer then. Not smart, Craven.
I feel weak.
Yep. Another 2-timer. Okay, ignore. I do feel like we need to redo the entire thing, because we're definitely not going to have enough seconds to fulfill this.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
Okay, so the rest of the time we have, with little it is, we're gonna see if we can find all the clues we need to get through this entire thing. So next time, when we do redo everything, because I'm gonna assume we're not gonna make it, we can get to the point we are, with just a minimal amount of damaging seconds.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Date, you're out of time.
I don't think we're gonna get to do anything anymore. Okay, let's just finish up the seconds and see what happens.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
Flip switch.
This switch again. Last time we handled it in a different manner.
That was then. This is now.
But there are thorns. You are aware that I am the one who feels the pain.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll be better.
Oh, it doesn't hurt. light has turned on. Date, there's no time!
Shit, this isn't good.
Yep, our mind has been pulled out of the sink. Yes. Alright. So, I guess we need to restart it. Do we want to do it right now? Since we're already busy with this, we might as well start from checkpoint, start from the beginning. No, we're gonna definitely start from the beginning because we've been messing this up all from the start, which is possible, of course. You are possible to making mistakes, but we made so many mistakes we lost like the entirety of the time picking the wrong ones. Even though with the second time the call went in, I knew inherently that it was probably gonna be ignored once again, and I picked the other ones and I lost a lot of seconds in there. So let's restart with the knowledge what we have right now on what we need to do.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to?
That shadow does have a gun. I now notice.
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium stand. Activate.
Yeah, and I want to see where that light was with the rose. To see if we can do it already now or if it's something that we need to do to unlock Mental Lock 3.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Okay, I start again. There's one thing I want to check, and that's the specialty green liquid that I didn't notice before. Okay, I think the green stuff needs to be gone all the way before we can interact with it. So let's keep that in mind. I also don't see the rose. So I'm thinking it's the big light in the back of the room, so let us go straight for the right answers. So we can use the time we needed.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Fill out. We know that that's the one.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far. Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that.
Okay, there are going to be some parts that I will go fastly through because we've already seen this a couple of minutes ago. Just to save up on a little bit of time. Ignore. Already a so much better timer.
I guess it worked?
Alright. Let's do the fan.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
Blow on it. Why not?
Blow on it.
However, I do need to be honest here. I did like the hanging on the ceiling fan a lot. Because it looked so stupid.
A book.
Tear it. 6 seconds? Not bad.
It's ringing again.
Once again, ignore.
You're a police officer.
And there it is. The light of the rose. Okay, we need to check the new items, but since the rose light is now in the room, out of the green goo, I feel like we need to activate it.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
I know.
A switch. But
Flip the switch. Well, 12 is not that bad.
this switch again.
Okay, let's see if we can find an easy one to use those doubler on.
Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
12 seconds. Heat. Where? Hell no.
It doesn't turn on. Is it broken?
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
I do not.
Alright. No idea where that was for. But at least we got our timey at least removed. And it looked like the light did progress the mental lock a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can do a few more things while we're here. The pot, it seems so suspicious.
A pot with green soup.
For just 7 seconds, we might as well try to wear it. I'm gonna think she's gonna say, hell no.
What?
I told you to wear it.
Wear it? Alright, here I go.
Again with the pot on her head.
Are you okay?
I am fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
I'm a little worried about your head.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected.
Is this like a hint to old RPGs where you have like pots and pans all over your body to protect you from attacks? Oh, it's amazing. Alright. I don't know what it does. But why the hell
Agent
not?
Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A floor lamp.
Grab, turn off, kick and lift up. I think we used kick in another instance where we were in this room, right? One react to the other. So let's kick it. Let's see what happens. 6 seconds is not that bad.
You better come up with a more intelligent solution.
Date, these are your instructions.
Alright.
A floor lamp.
Lift up, turn off, grab. I am partially want to go with grab or turn off. So let's go with turn off for the 4 second. I do half because then we get a half back again.
Easier said than done. I do not see a switch anywhere. Or any kind of power supply.
Really? Come on, look harder. Where's your motivation?
I cannot find it.
I guess it looks more stupid now because he has the bucket on her head. Alright, let's do grab.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this okay?
Looks okay.
Okay, this definitely had a response, a good response, because the bar went further ahead, so whatever we did, it did something. So we had 2 books. Which book shall it be? I'm gonna go with the furthest one.
A book.
Tear it again, since it worked so well the first time.
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
What is that?
Kumakura.
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
Close curtain, a poke eye, ignore, pour lemon juice. I'm thinking ignore.
A piercing stare.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so in this instance, ignore is not the right thing.
I passed out when it looked at me.
Oh god. Let's pick one of the other ones. Close curtain is the cheapest one we can do. He's walking away.
Left.
Okay, so not that damaging so far, so we still have a lot left for the last mental lock.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
You are insane.
What? That's...
Hitomi?
Yes,
You
yes
have
it is.
3 minutes, Date.
Okay, we got half the time for the last mental lock. Awesome. And that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. The last lock we're gonna do in the next episode and see what he is doing here. Because we definitely saw a shadow of a gun while we started out on this one. So, that's gonna be next time. I really do hope to see you there then. But until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Till next time. Bye bye.